Yes, Erica, good morning. I am joined by owner Cruz Chavez of Sawdust Studios.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. So I'm just going to, ask you a few questions today. So my first question is, how did this holiday event idea come about, and what made you choose the University of Missouri to, make the donation for?
Yeah, one of my members, they had the idea that we should do an event that would bring people into the shop and kind of showcase it, let them all use it. So that's how we came up with the holiday event. And then last year we actually made toys that we donated to charity. And the problem was we were having amateur woodworkers making toys that they weren't all ready to donate. So this year you get to make a toy and you get to take it home with you. And we're going to take cash that we're going to donate to Trio, Mizzou Trio, which is an organization that we kind of fell in love with over the last year, and we really want to support.
Okay, and then, what about that program made you, fall in love with them?
Well, I've taught a lot of cutting board classes. I teach a lot of classes altogether here at the shop, but that class, they brought 20 students, and the joy on their faces and the sense of accomplishment, it's really heartwarming. It's kind of inspired me to try to come up with a not-for-profit so I can support people like learning woodworking, because they were so happy to come and just make something with their own hands, and that's what's special about woodworking.
And making things. Speaking of making things with your own hands, we actually have some items here behind you. Can you just kind of tell me what the people will get a chance to do today? What kind of toys they will make and everything?
Yeah. So the toy drive, you're going to come in. We have wood out on the tables. You can draw out like your little car or a little animal, and then we're going to put wheels on them. So you're going from station to station. So you go to your table, you draw out your animal, somebody cuts it out for you, then you pick out your wheels and your axles, somebody drills a hole, or you can drill your own hole, and then you're going to assemble your toy, you're going to sand it, and before you leave you get to sand it down our ramp, and whoever car goes the furthest on every age category will win a free class. So.
Erica, good morning. Yes, I am. I am joined with Matthew Rothermick, who is one of 3 directors for Over Homecoming. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. So we are here at the blood drive, Mizzou Homecoming blood drive. So do you remember the first time you donated blood, and what motivated you to do that?
Yeah, actually the first time I donated blood was probably somewhere right over there. I was a freshman here at Mizzou. It was for the homecoming blood drive. And I just came out motivated to donate blood. At the time it was to support my chapter for Greek life, but it's also just a great way to make an impact in the community.
That's always good to hear. And you all are more than halfway, meeting your goal of 4,000 donations. You all have 3,000 so far. So, what does that mean for you all? And you all exceeded your goal last year. So what does that mean for you all by hitting that goal this year?
Yeah, to hit our goal this year would be a tremendous thing to accomplish. Last year the goal was a lot lower. COVID had a lot of complications, but this year, everything's kind of back to functioning normally again. To hit our goal this year would be an incredible accomplishment. We haven't hit 4,000 units since 2016, so it would just be great. It's a great way to help impact the Red Cross. They have some serious critical needs for blood right now, and just a great way to give back to the community.
Okay, and then people with 3,000 donations, people have been coming out here. For the people that may be anticipating to come out here thinking about it, what do you all want them to take away from this event today?
Yeah, this is a great way to just impact the people around the Missouri community. Every single donation has the potential to save 3 lives, which is an incredible accomplishment. You can walk out your door today, come to the Hearn Center Fieldhouse, and leave saying, I saved 3 lives. So you don't get to do that on just every given day. So we've been doing, the Red Cross has been great. We've had a great relationship with them so far. They've got this place very well staffed. People are coming in. There's no wait times. It's very easy. People are in and out in 30 minutes. So it's a great opportunity for everybody to come on down and participate in Mizzou Homecoming.
Okay. Erica, good morning. That free safety class is set to start at 11 a.m. this morning, and the beneficial part about the class is not only learning fireworks safety, but it's also free to everyone. The class will be held under the Spirit of 76 seasonal tent. After the class, officials say attendees will leave with a complimentary goodie bag of novelty items, printed safety materials, and a pair of safety glasses. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, over the past 15 years, firework-related injuries increased by 25%. In 2021, 9 people died and 11,500 people were injured in accidents involving fireworks. They say that number is down from the over 15,000 firework-related injuries in 2020, when most public displays were canceled due to the pandemic. There are many fireworks shows that will take place in mid-Missouri, but to name a few, Bear Bottom Resort at Lake of the Ozarks will hold at least 2 shows, one of which is later tonight. A show will take place in Centralia later at dusk, and Columbia will have their show at Stevens Lake Park on Monday. And for a full list of those fireworks shows taking place between today and Monday, head over to our website, abc17news.com. Reporting live from Boone County, Joushua Blount, ABC 17 News. Megan, good morning. AAA says buying highly visible costumes with light, bright, and reflective materials can make it easy to see those trick-or-treaters. One of those places trick-or-treaters can go tonight is the Christian Fellowship Church for their fall festival event. Now, AAA also suggests talking about safety precautions with your children, reminding them to use crosswalks, avoid walking in front of, behind, or between parked cars. Drivers should also remember to slow down and watch for children in the street and avoid cutting through residential streets where trick-or-treaters are likely to be present. And Megan, according to safekids.org, on average, children are more than twice as likely to be hit and killed by a car on Halloween than any other day of the year. Reporting live from Columbia, Joushua Blount, ABC 17 News.
All right, one family, please.
Lines of vehicles wrapped around the Parkade Plaza building this morning, waiting to get a Thanksgiving turkey food box. Powerhouse Community Development says with many donations from others, they were able to show appreciation to the community and give out at least 1,500 turkeys.
I just want them to know Powerhouse loved them. We're doing this as a love gesture. There's no publicity in it. Just want to make a difference. You know, we took over this event. Another organization was doing it, Mr. Armida Creighton, and we just stepped up to keep the event going in the community. Sophia Walker waited since 7 a.m. to be the first in line.
And it means a lot, actually, because there's a lot of families who really can't afford to get a turkey or really anything.
Debbie Baker is another woman who waited hours. She agrees the organization's help will give many a financial relief.
There's a lot of us that are struggling because the price of the food is so high, and that it is a total, absolute blessing for something to be happening for a lot of people today.
Powerhouse Community Development had help from over 100 volunteers helping neighbors in need. Stevenson says if they start to run out of food, they have stores on standby and they will work longer if that's what it takes to feed everyone.
If the line's here and we got turkey, we will not shut down till every turkey and every box is given.
You missed the food drive today, you can stop here at the Columbia Senior Activity Center on Thursday from 11 until 2 for a free hot Thanksgiving meal. Reporting from Columbia, Joushua Blount, ABC 17 News. 13 teams walked the track at Cosmo Bethel Park this morning, not only to raise money, but also awareness about one thing, ALS.
Gosh, we've been doing Walk to Defeat ALS since 2000, so we've had probably 9 to 10 walks every year for 22 years, so it's been pretty incredible.
ALS is a disease that attacks the nervous system, causes nerve cells to break down, which leads to muscle weakness. When someone is diagnosed with ALS, reports say that person is expected to live between 2 to 5 years. Dennis Carl has had ALS 7 years and led the walk in his wheelchair. He says he's proud to be here.
I feel like that I have a purpose being here. Even though I'm in a wheelchair, I represent hope for others, that they will live longer.
While there are treatments for pain, it's still no cure for the disease. John Cleek Jr.'s father, Tiger John Cleek, passed away in March after battling ALS for almost 2 years.
Kind of felt like he was still here with me, even though physically he's not. Last year my dad was the one that cut the ribbon. We were the leading, fundraising team again last year, and he's here with us in spirit.
The Mid-American chapter raised $56,000 in total, succeeding their goal of $45,000. The money will be used for education advocacy in the treatment of ALS. Organizers say it will take a team effort for change.
We're working really hard to make it a livable disease, and we need everyone's involvement, whether you're fundraising, bringing awareness, or volunteering. We need everyone's help in this fight so that we can get to that point where this disease is a livable disease.
Despite those who were lost, many still believe there is a cure for ALS. Reporting from Columbia, Joushua Blount, ABC 17 News. Temperatures are improving as people head home after the holidays. Thanks for joining us. I'm Joushua Blount. For details on the warm weather later this week, let's go to ABC 17 Chief Storm Track Meteorologist Jessica Hafner. In St. Louis, a pipe burst at Lambert International Airport, causing nightmares for people trying to get their bags. You're taking a look at video from our sister station, Fox 2, in St. Louis. Some people waited in line or on the phone for hours to find their bags. The city of Jackson, Mississippi just issued a boil advisory for residents due to low water pressure. Officials say the cold that swept through the city likely caused several water mains to break. Crews have been trying to find and repair the breaks. The city has asked people to keep boiling water even if the pressure comes back. They also want businesses and churches to check for any leaks and broken pipes.